Hello and welcome to the Daily Global Brief. I'm Sean, here to bring you a comprehensive look at the latest international news shaping our world. Let's dive into today's headlines and unpack the complexities of each story. Starting with the ongoing Ukraine-Russia conflict, the General Staff of Ukraine's armed forces recently reported a significant milestone. Russian troop losses in Ukraine have now surpassed the 1 million mark. This figure serves as a stark reminder of the human cost of the conflict and underscores Ukraine's determination to resist Russia's full-scale invasion. The city of Kyiv sees this grim milestone as a symbol of their resilience in the face of aggression. Simultaneously, the diplomatic front is seeing shifts as U.S. Ambassador to Russia, Lynn Tracy, prepares to depart her post amidst escalating tensions between Moscow and Washington. This move comes at a critical juncture, with Ukrainian President Zelensky sounding the alarm about Russia's ambitions to capture Odessa and potentially expand its military aggression towards Moldova and Romania. Zelensky's warnings highlight the urgent need for enhanced protection measures and robust peace efforts to prevent further destabilization in the region. Zelensky has been vocal in calling for increased international pressure on Moscow to deter further military threats. In a related development, the leader of Republika Srpska has accused Western powers of prioritizing their own interests over the well-being of Ukraine, suggesting a complex geopolitical landscape where alliances and motivations are under scrutiny. The fate of the Russia-Ukraine conflict is not contained within the borders of these nations alone. It reverberates across Europe and beyond. Turkey, a pivotal player in the region, is also influencing the dynamics of the conflict. As Moscow and Ankara align on their visions for the global order, diverging from the West's stance, the balance of power and influence in the region is shifting. These geopolitical maneuvers have implications not only for the immediate conflict, but also for broader regional stability and alliances. Transitioning to the Middle East, the situation in Iran has garnered international attention as a UN watchdog recently found the country failing to comply with its nuclear obligations, raising concerns about increased uranium enrichment activities. This development adds a layer of complexity to the already volatile regional dynamics, with potential implications for global security and nuclear non-proliferation efforts. In Gaza, Israeli strikes have resulted in the deaths of at least 42 individuals, including civilians awaiting humanitarian aid, prompting calls for an immediate ceasefire. The targeting of aid sites has drawn sharp criticism from former UN aid chief Martin Griffiths, who condemned the disregard for humanitarian principles in conflict zones. The upcoming vote at the UNGA on a draft resolution demanding a Gaza ceasefire underscores the international community's recognition of the urgent need to de-escalate the situation and prioritize civilian protection. Amidst escalating tensions, the United States has taken precautionary measures by withdrawing embassy staff from the Middle East due to safety concerns, reflecting the volatile security environment in the region. Additionally, the tragic loss of over 60 Palestinian lives in Gaza as they sought food underscores the humanitarian crisis unfolding in the area, necessitating immediate action to address the escalating violence and ensure the delivery of essential aid to those in need. These developments in the Middle East highlight the interconnected nature of conflicts and humanitarian crises, emphasizing the critical importance of international cooperation and diplomacy in addressing complex challenges unfolding in the area, necessitating immediate action to address the escalating violence and ensure the delivery of essential aid to those in need. Shifting our focus to the Asia-Pacific region, a tragic Air India plane crash in Ahmedabad has claimed the lives of over 290 passengers and bystanders, with reports emerging of a British survivor. The aftermath of the crash has left communities devastated and underscores the critical importance of aviation safety measures and emergency response protocols to prevent such tragedies in the future. In the realm of trade tensions, China's dominance in rare earth exports has emerged as a focal point in its economic relations with the United States, with Beijing holding a significant supply monopoly on rare earth elements essential for various industries. The trade dynamics between these global powers are underscored by concerns about supply chain vulnerabilities and strategic resource management. Turning to Africa, the Eastern Cape province of South Africa is grappling with devastating floods that have claimed the lives of at least 49 individuals and displaced hundreds of families. The humanitarian impact of natural disasters in the region highlights the urgent need for robust disaster preparedness and response mechanisms to mitigate the effects of such crises on vulnerable populations. In Kenya, a stark starvation alert has been issued as children in refugee camps face severe food shortages due to aid cuts, underscoring the critical need for immediate humanitarian assistance to address food insecurity and prevent further suffering among marginalized communities. On the global stage, Myanmar continues to face internal turmoil as armed resistance against military rule escalates, threatening the country's stability and future. The failure to eradicate child labor by 2025, with nearly 38 million children still engaged in exploitative work, underscores the persistent challenges in ensuring the protection and rights of vulnerable populations worldwide. North Korea's provocative noise broadcasts near the military border and simulations of potential crises in Taiwan serve as reminders of the ongoing regional tensions and the imperative of enhancing defense capabilities to deter aggression and maintain stability in the Asia-Pacific region. As we reflect on today's news, it is evident that the interconnectedness of global events underscores the need for comprehensive and coordinated responses to address complex challenges and promote peace and stability worldwide. Stay informed, stay engaged, and join me again tomorrow for more in-depth analysis and updates on the Daily Global Brief. Thank you for tuning in, and remember, knowledge is power in navigating our ever-evolving world. Until next time, take care.